Hey everybody, I want to talk to you today about a bag that I just picked up today that's, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it, but I was way too excited to try it and I thought I would just share a little bit of my first impressions with you. Since I just picked up this bag, obviously I don't have like full-on experience, and if I do decide to keep it, maybe I can do an updated video in like 6 months. But I got this bag, it's from Madewell, and I was showing my husband today. As I do sometimes, he'll come home from work and he'll be like, oh, another bag. Yes, and I gave him this rundown of just what my first impressions, and he's like, why don't you just do a YouTube review of just what you said? And I was like, oh, I have daylight, why not? So here we have, looks big next to my face, doesn't it? This is the Lisbon O-ring bucket bag in leather from Madewell. And it's really not as big as it's kind of coming across. Maybe I have to hold it more along with my face. But I think it's really beautiful. I was really excited that they're using vegetable tan leather to make this bag. I've had a Madewell bag before and it kind of started having some wear and tear that I wasn't happy with. I really like to review leather bags, but I like them to be ones that last. So it kind of won me over that it's vegetable tan, and it seemed like really great sturdy hardware, and I'll show you all those details in a second. But yeah, so this very well could be returned. I still have the price tags on. I have not used it. I literally have just had it on my desk in my office and I've been looking at it, and right now it's filled with what I would bring, but I haven't left the home wearing it. So why don't I just model it for you really quick, and then I'll show you more of the details I want to talk about. Okay, so here I am. You can see the top of my head. It's getting kind of dark here, but I'm 5'5", and I feel like it fits me pretty well. It's just nice. The shoulder strap is completely in its shortest setting right now, and I'll show you how quick it is to change the setting. I'll do that. What I just did, I'll do it again slower, but here it's in its longest setting. It is not crossbody, but I have a strap from a different bag if you wanted to add your own strap. Again, the strap is not included. This is a strap from a Fry bag. Fry? Is it Fry? Yeah. So here's what it could look like crossbody, which I don't think is that bad. This is the color brown, but I think it's more like a chestnut. It comes in gray, black, and brown. I had so many questions at the store, and I was like, I review bags on YouTube, that's why I'm such a weirdo. Okay, so let me talk about some details. This strap is really cool to me, if you can see this detail. It connects to the bag using a brass ring. Normally I love to see like a rivet right here at the stress point. I was really inspecting the stitching. It seems like it might really hold up well to the weight of the bag, but it's kind of nice that it's just a brass circle. There's not much more hardware to it, which I'm kind of okay with. It kind of makes me feel like it won't go as out of style as quickly because it's not making that big of a statement. But the strap is not detachable. It has like, I don't even know how I would describe this. It has like an interwovenness to it. You kind of pull the straps and it shortens itself on each other, so now it's like 2 straps. Isn't that really neat? I hope that's coming in and maybe focusing on it. Again, I mean, I was holding the brass circle here, pulling to the middle, hold the brass circle, and pulling to the middle. I've never seen this done before, and I was really happy with it. And then here's the enforced stitching. You can see that. Okay, so maybe people don't really care about the technical details of a strap, but I do, because I want to make sure that bags last and that they wear well. And it's an investment, each bag, so I don't think that you should only have a bag for a season or two. I think it should last a very long time. And this does retail for $198. I was talking to the associates at Madewell in St. Louis here, and they were really helpful, but they said this just came out a week ago. And so I went on YouTube to see if there's a review or anybody's talking about it. No one's talking about it, so I thought I would talk about it first. The stitching across is because there's a pocket inside, so maybe this is the front. But isn't the marbling on this really nice? Like the highs and low colors? I imagine that this bag will get very slouchy. I have a vegetable tan tote from the Whipping Post, and it has popped up in a bunch of my videos, but it is getting very slouchy. It still has a nice structure to the base, but it's milty leather. And then the base of this has no feet, but it is 9 inches in diameter, and it really holds itself up well. Can I do it? Can I put it on my table right here? It just, hands-free. The dimensions of this are 13 5/4 for the shoulder. I don't know if that's like from here to here. And then the height of the bag is 13 2/5, and the diameter is 9 inches. Okay, so let's go in. The zipper is not YKK. It's like, it has some letters, but it's not YKK. It's OOK. Don't know that brand, but glad it still has its own brand to the zipper. A cute little tassel. You can see this tassel. Very cute. And then I will just unload it, and then we'll look in the inside of the bag. So this is a really soft sunglass case. I actually have lip gloss in there. Here's an A5 filofax. So it fits just fine, if that helps for scale as well. This is from GG New York. It says odds and ends. Isn't that cute? It came free with a bag. A little pouch from J. Crew. I'm representing a lot of brands right now. This is from one of my favorite companies, Love 41, the Umaraji clutch. And this has the most random things in it. An external battery, my key fob, a mirror, a clip-a hook for your bag. Isn't it just so cute? Look at it again. Look at the little rivets on the bottom. Okay, long trifold wallet from Saddleback Leather. This is another one of my favorite companies of all time. They are having a price increase September 1st. Now you know. Get what you want while you can. What else do I have in here? I would normally carry my camera in here. And then I also have, oh, my cell phone. HTC Plus. HTC One. Okay, so there is a pocket that you can actually, I can pull out to better show you. It goes on the inside, obviously, but it's a nice suede material. It's actually quite thick leather, awesome stitching, and if you can see it, it has, I'm struggling here. It says Madewell, and then there's a zipper, but then behind it is a pocket, and it doesn't go through. So a pocket and a zipper are on the inside of this bucket bag. Let's see if the light will help us. Losing daylight. You can see just a big empty hole. And it holds all of this. I would say it's nice because the depth of 9 inches can really have a lot of things like stacked like this, but then you can stack on top of that with height of like maybe lighter items or your scarf or your gloves for winter. I feel like this is a year-round color. I think it really works for every season, especially fall. Let me model it maybe one more time empty. And this is with the strap fully extended. I'm really excited that it has a zipper. I don't think I own a lot of bags that have a full zipper across, and a lot of leather makers avoid that. I feel like the connection point of leather to a zipper can be a stress point over years, but the way that they have done this one seems really great. And having that zipper means this is qualified to go on a trip with me. I really don't bring bags unless they have a very secure closure with them. And I travel maybe like 3 or 4 times a year, but when I travel, I take the most pictures, and if you know me on YouTube, I have tons of pictures on Instagram of me wearing different outfits, different times of year, wearing different bags. And so I always enjoy bringing my bags on my trips. I think that's it, guys. There's not much more to say. It's very light. I would say maybe 1.5 pounds. I guess I'll write the weight in the description box below because I have a postal scale. And so I'll weigh it tonight. And I don't know, what do you think? Should I keep it? Should I return it? I don't know, $200 is a lot. Maybe I'll sell some of my other bags on eBay. But there you go. Let me know if you have any questions. You know the shebang. Just subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews of my bags. I've promised you all my bag collection video. My hope is to film it this week. I don't know why I don't have my act together. And I guess that's it. Have a good night.